Here we go for the Mexican Grand Prix as Captain 4G gets a good start off the line. No, losing a little bit of positions to Grieven, and McLaren's going 4 abreast into turn 1. A lot of moving, a lot of shaking about, a bit of a kerfuffle down to turn 1. Here we go, Grieven, DRS Martin, and Mans and Simon getting through turn 1 and 2 safely now to turn 3. The exit, some drivers going wide like no. Pretty normal and orderly fashioned start by these tier 1 drivers.
The Red Bulls are actually going side by side. That's Got Spooked and Sar. And Got Spooked has just gone ahead of his teammate there. However, they're still side by side though. Thankfully, I was about to say they get past each other without any issues, but they make contact slightly. Got Spooked getting the worst of it. And Sar moves up into P12. So McLaren has DRS, but so does No, I believe. That rear wing just flapping open in the breeze down into this side here, and No loses the rear, and he's gone around. He's put too much throttle on, and he's going to cut a chicane here. He has a 10-second time penalty. He probably could have rejoined the track there in a different way, but hopefully his tyres are not too hot, and again, just not the consistency we would like to see. And down into turn... Oh, hang on. Mans Vandenberg has come out of nowhere and is also trying to get past DRS Martin. There's a bit of a dive on that I saw coming out of nowhere, and Simon and Halsey are also chasing down here. Maybe we've got a little bit of a train as Captain 4G is pulling away. I'm sure his rear wing is wide open. Both of them are now. Sar come back. Maybe he's P14. He's going to have to work hard for it. There's still quite a few laps to go. But No has got past Simon. Will he retain that into this turn? They're side by side. The two drivers, they are almost come together, but No, using all of his racecraft and skill, takes the position off of Simon. Maybe Max Halsey trying to break a toe as DRS Martin has got extremely deep, maybe locking up the tyres. And he's already got a penalty. I don't think he gets another warning for that, but that was quite close. And he's lost a few positions. No, up into P5 now. And DRS for Halsey, not for Vandenberg though. Halsey's going to attack into the first corner of Sector 2. He's going to go round the outside of the McLaren. Hopefully stick a wheel up the inside here. Doesn't want to make contact, however. Grieven's lagging all over the place. Will Halsey be able to move up to P2? Get a free spot off of that laggy McLaren. Vandenberg has to give way after just being run out of road. And into the XS section they go. Halsey is trying to overtake Grieven. And it looks like he may get the move complete. They're side by side into the first 2 turns. Grieven's not letting this one slide easily though, but he just stays on the track. The McLaren of Vandenberg also behind. They're all flashing on their ERS, and Vandenberg is absolutely flying. He's going to retake P2 here as he goes up the inside of the first turn. There's 3 side by side, quite a bit of contact there. Maybe some damage for one of the drivers as Grieven starts sliding. And Jack Davis ghosting will not be helping. He's got blue flags. He needs to move back a place, otherwise he could cause an accident here with low visibility, especially when you're inside another car while you're ghosted. Just becomes very difficult to see. As Snoozy and Yaka both get past Grieven. I wonder, as we've cut away again, however, maybe there's been an accident, there's a yellow flag, and Grieven, as it looks like he may have been pushed into the wall, and Jakob has also lost a few places as well, so maybe they spun around. No, trying to get as much slipstream and as much tow as possible. He's not going to use any ERS. He hardly has any to use. But he is going to get past Sar with the DRS wide open. He might even get 2 in 1 here, as Hugh also trying to make a move on Sar. Sar taking a slightly different line, very defensive. Manages to hold off Hugh for now. DRS Martin and Got Spooked. They're battling it out once again. Martin and Got Spooked, both pretty clean drivers, I'd like to say. And they're side by side still. Martin, I think he's going to get the DRS. Yes, he does. His flap is wide open. However, the Red Bull is just sticking with him. This is pretty close. We've seen it for a few laps now. If Got Spooked can get ahead of Martin at the beginning of the S section, I'm sure he'll pull away. As there's 3 cars in it. Nick is also trying to get an overtake here as well as a yellow flag in sector 1 and 2.
Push me like...
They make a little bit more contact, and Nick just having to back up there. Eating a little more sausage curd than he like. And Got Spooked has gone into the wall. He's got front wing damage. He's smashed off his entire front wing. And that's a disaster for the Red Bull. Both Red Bulls now out of the points. Jack Davis unlaps himself, and No gets a free position, I'd like to say. But look at that, he's already flying Captain 4G. This setup really suits him. He just is one with the car and that Renault power unit. He might even fly by both cars here. He's certainly going to have the inside line, and he can only get one move done past the Alfa Romeo. Jack Davis retires from the session, and it's a safety car. And Vandenberg takes from shooting to dive into the pit lane at a perfect time. And Captain 4G, he's kept his rears under control this time, and he's going to speed away now. Oh my god, commentator's curse! He loses the rear end again, and he's toppled down the order. Captain 4G is making a habit of himself, as Mark may have done the same thing as well. But Vandenberg and Housey are having an epic safety car restart. They're side by side. Mr. Snoozy up into P3, and Housey has taken the lead of the race. Vandenberg's coming back at him. They're side by side, still in the first chicane. But Housey gets the better exit. Vandenberg's not going to have DRS here. He's only got half of his battery left. He's going to deploy, and I'm sure Housey is deploying a bit as well. Vandenberg's coming right back at him. He's not going to make a dive bomb though. Snoozy is looking to any possible gap here, any possible advantage. DRS Martin also on the back of that Alfa Romeo. Ogodog is side by side with DRS Martin. Captain 4G following behind, also looking for any gap towards the S section now. When he gets DRS here, Ogodog has it as well, but No's got more speed, and yes, he's wheel to wheel with the Ferrari. AlphaTauri versus Ferrari down into turn 1. No still has the inside line. He's defending it nicely. He wants to get the switchback here. He's still in it though. He just has to cut too much track, and he gets a warning for track limits, and that's another penalty. And No goes slightly deep. Oh, where was Nick going there? Did he get punted from behind by his teammate, shutting the door on the nose of that Aston Martin possibly? And he's lost a few positions now. And Hughes says thank you very much, and the Alfa Romeo goes through without a second thought. Is he going to be able to make the move past the McLaren? He does so. Down the inside, he's going to be ahead into this corner. Reven's going to give up the position. Maybe if looking for a switchback, but Ergodog's going to get DRS again. And Grieven's going to lag behind slightly. Nick with a 3-second time penalty. That's No and Grieven having a little battle here. Oh, both drivers almost sliding out, and they make huge contact. No's got into the side pod of Grieven, and you're not allowed to reset to track, so he's going to have to reverse out of here. That's another crucial mistake from the AlphaTauri. He's done it again. We could see 4GP2 as he lunges down the inside. He makes contact with Martin, almost spinning him out. He pulls out though, just in the nick of time, and Housey is going to come round the corner and wins his first ever Grand Prix.